Thank you, Mr. President. I have the very distinct honor today to introduce our senior U.S. Senator David Perdue. We are so delighted to have him join us here in the Senate today. He is a native of Houston County. His father and my grandfather were good friends, worked together on the school board in Houston County during the integration. He has been a champion for Georgians. He has just a few things he's accomplished. He's helped us get funding to deepen the Port of Savannah, which is going to be fully funded and completed soon. He's been a champion for agriculture in Georgia, and we just announced the block grant for Hurricane Michael relief last week. He worked tirelessly on that. He's been a champion for our military installations, and that's of particular importance to me, having Robins Air Force Base in my district. He was a former CEO of Reebok and Dollar General, and he's taken that business expertise to Washington. He's been an outstanding senator for us. I don't know if most of you probably were at the Georgia Chamber Eggs and Issues breakfast, but he gave the best speech by a politician that I have ever heard. He is my friend. He and Bonnie are wonderful people, and we are so fortunate to have them working for us in Washington. U.S. Senator David Perdue.
Thank you, Senator. He tells that story all the time. He talks about my father and his grandfather. He's really bragging about how much younger he is. So, Larry, thank you. I mean, I'm serious. Their family has been great in our part of the world, and he's got a great heritage. He's living up to it. Mr. President, thank you for having me today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud to be here this morning. I want to thank you for what you do for the state of Georgia. You're citizen legislators. I brag on it all the time in Washington. You know I do. I come here and say that all the time. You work here 40-plus days a year. Of course, you take the rest of the year off, I know. But no, you're citizen legislators. You go back and have real day jobs. You take care of your family and the people back home and your constituents. And you live under the laws you pass. The thing I'm most proud of is you don't go home until you get the budget funded. You don't get the state funded. Imagine that in the federal government if we could do that, which we've only done 4 times in the last 45 years. We could learn a lot from you guys in Washington, trust me. And I want to thank you for your partnership. We talk about what the federal government's done for the harbor deepening at Savannah and for disaster relief, but the first dollars, even under Governor Perdue's time here, under Governor Perdue, Governor Deal, and now Governor Kemp, you guys have been funding that port for the last 15 years. And after 20 years, we now have a path to completion because President Trump stood up and said, yes, that's an infrastructure project we got to have. And then disaster relief, the first dollars that went to our farmers, as you well know, you appropriated right here, were emergency dollars from this body. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate your partnership, Mr. President. It's an honor to be here. I'll turn it back over to you. God bless you guys. Thank you for what you do for our state. Thank you.